Hey everyone, what's up? It's Jeter and welcome to episode 12 of the Oldham Expedition here with Oldham Athletic. In this episode, we are going to go through the rest of the transfer window and show you all of the transfers that I made between the last episode and this one. I'll show you how we got on off camera before we play two matches against Fleetwood and Forest Green. Hopefully we can get 6 points, carry on our form in the league, and let's get into it. First things first, let's look at how we have gotten on off camera. In the last episode, you saw our 4-1 win away at the Rico Arena, and since then we've been on some great form that dipped off at the end. We've only dropped 5 points in the league, which currently has us sitting in 4th place, but some of the losses, especially recently, are a little bit concerning. The 1-0 loss to Tranmere was not ideal, and 2-1 at home against Burton Albion was also not good. However, Coventry 2-1 at home was a great result. Christian Burgess with a brace. Oxford away, we scored a goal through Johnny Smith. 3-0 against Bolton in the EFL Cup, or the Carabao Cup. New loan signing Rob Nizzet, who we will get to in a minute, scored a hat-trick on his senior debut. I also don't know if I'm saying his last name right. We beat Ipswich 2-0 at home. Drew 0-0 at home against Lincoln. Went away to Wigan and beat them 2-0 before thrashing Hull, who are in the league above, 6-0 in the Carabao Cup second round. In the third round, we have drawn Burnley away at Turf Moor, which we will probably play in the next episode alongside the Barnsley match. But for this episode, we are playing Forest Green and Fleetwood, although not in that order. We're playing Fleetwood first. So before we do that, I'm going to quickly show you some of the transfers that we have made. 4 players have come in since that last episode. One of them I already hinted at. I will announce him first. Rob Nizzet, or Nizet, I don't know how to say it. He's Belgian. He's in on loan from Norwich, and he's a left back. In that match, we were playing him as a left winger, but we brought him in to be a left back. He's a very good attacking fullback, and I think he will be very good for us, especially at age 18. The second player that we brought in is Kyle Scott. He's here on loan from Newcastle. He's here to be a backup attacking midfielder and central midfielder. He can kind of do a job at both. 22 years old, decent player. Our last 2 signings are the best 2 signings in my opinion. We brought in Massimo Bertagnoli from Norwich, and he's a very, very well-rounded deep line playmaker with good physicals, incredible mentals, and good technicals for only 21 years old, and we're not paying anything for him to be here. And lastly, we brought in Adam Ida, the striker, the Irishman. He's come in, he's going to fight for that first team position alongside Segbe Ezongpo. So we'll see who holds that position for the season. But he's here and he's going to be great for us, I can tell already. So those are the signings we've made, and that's how we got on in the league. So up next, we have our match against Fleetwood. So once the team is picked, I will show you it and then we'll get into that match. So here for this match against Fleetwood, this is the team that I have picked. We are going to go with Woods in goal. It's going to be a back four of Mills, Burgess, Weeder, and Folds. The midfield duo is going to be McCann and Bertagnoli. On the right, we are going to go with Ramazani. On the left, we're going to go with Smith. Through the middle in the attacking midfield position is Phillips. And up front, we are going with Adam Ida. Our bench is De La Paz, Nizet, Misilu, Segbe Ezongpo, Hamer, Kokos, and Durnley. Quickly in the match preview, we're in the blue, they're in the red. We're playing away from home at Highbury Stadium. They're favored for this match. Let's get into it and let's get 3 points. Come on, the Laddicks. In the dressing room, we are going to tell the players the media have given you a lot of credit lately, so go out there and put on a worthy display. That has worked. We'll end the team talk there, and let's kick off this match. Okay, so our first highlight is here in the 7th minute. Mills throws into McCann. Back to Mills. Mills will go back to McCann. McCann to Bertagnoli. It is cleared, and Evans takes it down. They are now on the break. Evans still with it. Evans into the box. Wood saves without a problem. Another highlight here. Sharon with a free kick. Plays it short to Coyle. Now T. T beats one man. Plays it back to Morris. Morris through to Coyle. Coyle now runs at defense. He has a little bit of space. Can he find a cross? He plays it into the box, but we head clear. Now McCann with it, looking to start a break through to Adam Ida. Adam Ida is 1-on-3. Beats his man for pace. Cairn saves without a problem. Another highlight here, 32nd minute. Mills throws into Ramazani. Just like the good old days of last season, Ramazani running at defense. Michelini cuts it out though, clears it. Folds with it to Weeder. Weeder over the top but can't find a good ball. Coyle cuts it out and heads down to Morris. Now Morris is running at defense. Through to Evans. Evans, shot from distance, goes in. Terrible goalkeeping from Woods. They're saying that it's a great hit. I don't think it was. Maybe Woods had a little bit of late vision on this. I wasn't expecting Evans to hit that, and I wasn't expecting it to go in when he did. Morris plays it through to him, and about on the edge of the 6. Woods has to do better. It's curled in well by Ched Evans, but there's no reason that should be going in. That is it for the first half. The two teams are separated by Ched Evans' 1 goal. On the whole, our stats look better. I'd say we've been the better team here, and it's harsh that we are losing. We've had more shots, more on target, more possession. And it's not even saying that we've struggled for possession in their half. We just haven't been able to find a really clinical chance. So I'm going to have to take a little look at the tactics here. But in the dressing room, I'm going to tell the players, show me something else in the second half. I'm not happy. This would be our 3rd straight defeat after a really good run of form. So hopefully we can turn this around. I'm going to look at the tactics, and I will see you for our next highlight. The match kicks off. Phillips with it. Or the second half kicks off, not the match kicks off. Ramazani heads down to Ida. Ida over to Mills. Mills looking for a cross. It's blocked. Michelini clears, and now Ched Evans, the goal scorer, beats one. Beats another. Long shot. Saved under the woodwork. Why Ched Evans is taking those shots from so far out, I don't know, but they seem to be working. Woods does not look secure in goal. They have a corner. Morris. Into the box. Weeder heads clear. McCann with it. Now Mills. Bertignoli. Out to Smith. Coyle cuts it out. Still Coyle. Smith with a challenge. Bertignoli back to Folds. We have it. Punted over the top. Ida's through. Come on, Adam. What do you say? Cairns saves well. He's got to put that away. Puts it right at the keeper. It's well saved by Cairns. Strong hands, but we got to be putting chances like that away. First substitution here. We're going to take off Ramazani, who's only playing a 6.3. We are going to bring on Zach Durnley. We have a throw-in. 67th minute. Or actually 68th minute, McCann. Still McCann after the challenge from Dempsey. Durnley, now Bertignoli into Phillips. He might have been offsides. No, he's not, and he puts it away. Great finish by Adam Phillips. Bertignoli finds a good ball in. I thought Adam Phillips had drifted offsides, but clearly Bertignoli held his pass until he came back onside, and Phillips slots away his finish beautifully. As we see here, Durnley. Bertignoli, yeah, he must have been just onside. Phillips takes a touch, turns, and fires that finish with his left foot into the side netting. It's really well finished by Phillips, and we draw back to level terms. 74th minute, we're going to make another sub. Adam Ida hasn't looked that great this match, so we're going to bring on Segbe Ezongpo. Burgess. Mills. Phillips. This is really slow, good build-up. Segbe Ezongpo, what a finish. What a great team goal. Slow, patient build-up before we play the incisive through ball into Segbe Ezongpo, and he takes his finish. Calm, cool, and collected. It's his 3rd of the season. The substitute comes on and turns the game on its head. Adam Phillips now I think has a goal and an assist. That's such a good finish by Segbe Ezongpo, but the build-up was what made that goal magical. And now we have the lead and need to defend it for 13 minutes. And that's that. 2-1 is the final result. Well deserved for us. More shots on target. 3 clear-cut chances to their none. We played very well. Glad we were able to make those changes in the second half because we looked a lot better in that second half. We were a lot more creative, upping the tempo. And the other thing that I did, which was really helpful, is I pushed our line of engagement a little bit higher because it said that their possession had been in their half. So pushing it a little bit higher forced them to make some errors. We were able to capitalize, and we come away with a 2-1 win. In the dressing room, I'm going to tell the players calmly, you've done brilliantly to come back and win that. I'm proud of you. We'll end the team talk. I'll meet you at the next match against Forest Green. One change made here with our lineup for this second match against Forest Green. The only change that we are making is Segbe Ezongpo, who scored the winner in the last match, comes in to start as opposed to being on the bench. Other than that, the other 10 players are all the exact same. On the bench, we have De La Paz, Hamer, Nize, Ida, O'Connor, Misilu, and Durnley. In the match preview, they are wearing a green and black kit. We are in our blue kit. We're playing at home at Boundary Park, where we sold 7,354 tickets. We are favored for this match. We're in 3rd. They're in 14th. They were a team that came up from League 2 with us last season. So them being in 14th is good for them. Obviously, we are well overachieving right now, sitting in 3rd. But hopefully we can keep it up, and let's get 3 points here to keep our good form going. Come on, the Laddicks. Going to tell the players I expect them to pick up from where they left off last time out. That has motivated some of them. For the rest of them, I'm going to tell them that I have faith in them. You might have heard my dog bark in the background. We'll end the team talk. We'll kick it off, and let's get 3 points. Kickoff here, Segbe Azongpo, and we will have a kickoff highlight. Bertagnoli plays it to Weeder. Now Phillips. They are pressing us really intensely here. McCann. Mills. McCann. Phillips. Into Ramazani. This build-up is good. Still Ramazani. Terrible attempt at goal. I don't even know if that was an attempt at goal or a cross, but that is that. Throw in. Mills finds Phillips. Back to Mills. Now Smith. Smith folds, slide tackles aggressively. Burgess heads down to McCann. Back to Burgess. Burgess to McCann. Through to Ramazani. What a ball by McCann. Into the box. Segbe Azongpo. It's blocked. Phillips should have put that on target. Well, after that last highlight, we have seen absolutely nothing. It's been a very, very boring first half. Other than those 2 highlights, we've been the better team. We've struggled for possession in their half, but they've just been poor. So hopefully we can continue to dominate them and try and push ourselves forward a little bit more to create good chances. In the dressing room, I'm going to tell the players I'm far from pleased. We'll end the team talk and let's start this second half. They have a throw in here in the 50th minute. Throw into James. Ramazani tries to tackle. James into the box. Woods saves it without a problem. Now Woods, what are you going to do with this ball? Throws it short to Bertagnoli. Back to Woods. Burgess. They're pressing us. Burgess plays it to Folds. Weeder. We play out of the back. Smith. Now Phillips. Bertagnoli. McCann. Bertagnoli, now Phillips, through to Segbe Azongpo. What a ball. Oh, you have to put that away. Segbe Azongpo hits the inside of the post, but it just doesn't go away, and it's still 0-0. We have a throw in here in the 60th minute. Mills finds Phillips. Phillips turns Mills' ball in. Segbe Azongpo's header is poor. Adam Smith collects the ball comfortably. Punts it long. March heads down to Adams. Now James, back to Adams. James, now to Bernard, but Smith cuts it out. Folds. Bertagnoli. Phillips. Smith. Johnny Smith still running with it. Mondal tackles. Bertagnoli heads down to Phillips. Back to Bertagnoli. Back to Phillips. It's like a tongue twister. Bertagnoli. Now McCann. Phillips. McCann. Through to Ramazani. Put it away, son. Get in, Largy. Third of the season. It's 1-0. He's finally finding his form from last season, I hope. Great ball through by Chris McCann. He's found a couple through balls to Largy Ramazani today that have really unlocked him. This one is just visionary. Plays it well past him. Gives Ramazani a great finish at the near post. It's really hard to miss that chance. And we take a 1-0 lead. Corner, Segbe Azongpo whips in. Burgess header, hits the woodwork, but Burgess puts it away on the second time of asking. Smith, I think, pushed it onto the crossbar, but Burgess is able to get it back and puts it away without a problem. Yeah, so the header onto the woodwork, he gets it right back. Has the easiest finish I think he'll ever get. And it's 2-0. First substitution here in the 80th minute, just for some tired legs. We're going to bring on Nize for Folds, and we're also going to bring on Hamer for Zach Mills. Highlight here in the 87th minute, Hamer back to Woods. Woods ships it over the top to Weeder. Weeder with a poor touch, and now Grubb. Woods saves well. Weeder's poor touch is bailed out by Woods. They're going to have a corner. What are they going to be able to do from it? Grubb into the box. McCann heads clear. March blocked. Now Grubb, that's the end of the highlight. And that's that for this match against Forest Green. 2-0 is the final result. They came into it a little bit more at the end. It had been 1-1 there for most of the match, but they came into it a little bit at the end. Regardless, we played very well. Fully deserved our 2-0 win there. Ramazani and Burgess are the goal scorers. Looking at the league table, we have a game in hand on some of the teams like Wigan and Ipswich. We don't have a game in hand on Stoke, but through 9 matches, we're on 22 points and only behind Stoke on goal difference. In the dressing room, I'm going to tell the players passionately, very happy with the result and the team talk. And that is that for the matches in this episode. If you've enjoyed this episode, please do leave it a like. Also, hop in the comments, let me know what you think of the signings we made this summer, what you think of our form. If you think we can continue this and try and push for the championship this season, that would be kind of crazy. But other than that, we'll quickly take a look at the schedule just to reinforce what I said earlier. We are going to play Burnley and Barnsley in our next two matches, away at Turf Moor in the Carabao Cup third round. Just like last season in the third round where we played Liverpool, we faced Premier League opposition. Maybe we'll be able to beat them. Let's see what happens. And then we will play away against Barnsley, who were relegated in the last season. We will be away at, what is their stadium called? Oakwell. So there we go. Those will be our two matches for the next episode. Thank you so much for watching. I will see you then. That episode will come out Sunday. Between then and now, we will be streaming right after this premieres if you're watching this live. So go check out the Twitch stream. We are also going to stream on Saturday if you're watching this at another date. So yeah, that's that. Great episode. Thank you so much for watching. Either check me out on Twitch or I will see you on Sunday for our next episode where we play Burnley and Barnsley. Thanks so much, and